RFK Jr. in one swift swoop just got the entire DNC to shit their pants simultaneously.
Yes, just within few hours, we are already getting stories like this. If Democrats are wise, they should not even try to demonize RFK because if they dare,
RFK Jr. in one swift swoop just got the entire DNC to shit their pants simultaneously. Let me tell you what happened if you're not watching him. He's currently on now. We've been waiting to hear this all day. Is he gonna drop out and endorse Trump? What's gonna happen? It's been back and forth, just like the surprise yesterday at the DNC was just Kamala. He came on and said, "I am not terminating my campaign, I am simply suspending it." He also goes on to say, "I am removing myself from battleground states." Therefore, in battleground states, it is Trump versus Kamala. In every other state that he was allowed to get his name onto, it is Trump versus RFK versus Kamala. This is the checkmate of all fucking checkmates, though. He goes on to say he endorses Trump in those battleground states. This is a big deal. These battleground states can make or break this election. I know they say every other state is just what it's assumed to be. I don't know. I feel like a lot of things are changing, but I underestimated this guy. RFK Jr. is a fucking savage. Good for you. Let him go.
yes, immediately Democrats started panicking. Andrew tweeted this: I think Kamala and Democrats should immediately announce a panel to investigate the spike in chronic diseases and conditions among children these past years and invite different figures to participate. This is a big issue for millions and could easily tip the elect. You see exactly what is happening. Trump announced during that period with RFK that this will happen, that he will create, a team that will investigate with him. Now, Democrat are now saying Kamala should also copy this. It is insane, right?
This just broke today. RFK is pulling out, although it's a little murky. He says he's still on the ballot in some places, but he did say, I am giving my endorsement to Donald Trump.
I think it's a good.
I mean,
take it.
I tell you.
I'll take it too.
For those of us who are a certain age, who grew up with the Kennedys, I mean, to have a Kennedy endorse not just any Republican, but the worst one ever, what do we make of this, gentlemen?
Well, every family has a whatever. That guy is not weird. There's something there's an expression he uses in yours. That boy ain't right. Okay? There's something weird. You're weird. Okay? That's nothing wrong with being weird. But that boy ain't right. He just did something.
Well, everybody, I'm here. I am at the press release. Robert F. Kennedy just announced the forming of the Uniparty, us along with President Donald Trump. He's decided to fully endorse Trump, get behind Trump. His focus is ending the chronic ill epidemic that is facing this country. Trump has made him a promise that he will be able to do so if elected in office. So for all of you that have been waiting, I've said before, it's not a losing situation for me. Some people may feel some type of way, but I'm more than confident that with Trump and Kennedy, we will be able to accomplish a lot of things that are also very specific to me and my community. So with that being said, to all of the MAGA haters that were mad because I came and worked for RFK, we're back, biz. Let's go.
Democrat underestimated this man. They didn't see his power until after he dropped out that they started realizing the impact he can put in. A lot of people are changing their minds, like you can see here. Watching CNN few hours ago, former Obama advisor warned them not to demonize him because if they're there, a lot of his followers are going to change their, even a lot of Democrats that look at him with different eyes will change their mind.
How big you think, one, this is? him stepping aside, him not being in the battlegrounds, him supporting Trump, and him trashing the Democratic Party that he left?
Well, I think this is absolutely monumental because I think we are in a novel moment in American political history where many of us who hold different positions on the political spectrum, have different priorities with respect to policy, are finding that none of our differences matter in light of the jeopardy that the republic is in. And so what he is effectively doing here is he is saying those differences aren't going away, but they're just simply secondary. And he is both structurally, by withdrawing from certain ballots and not others, he is emboldening a movement that is more widely recognizing that those differences have to be put aside until the main job is done. And he's leaving himself an important voice in that discussion. So I was very interested in the way he navigated the idea. This was not a simple endorsement of Trump. This was an endorsement of retaking the White House and using that position to restore the republic to its proper course.
Yes, let me say this. Joe Rogan last week did something, I think a segment where he appreciated RFK like he's the only person that stand up to these people. And at a certain point, Trump was annoyed. Like, why would Joe Rogan continue to advocate for this person? Trump made a comment. It went viral on social media. At that time, I didn't expect that things would change like this. And I prayed Joe Rogan should now look into this new team and change his mind and endorse. It's amazing to see this team and seeing how the mainstream media is struggling to ignore it, but they can't. When I look at latest polls, how they are struggling to say, oh.
Let me just be perfectly clear about this. I think the modern Democratic Party is an existential threat to the republic. And although I am a Democrat, I've been a Democrat my whole life, the party that I see in front of me today is literally the inverse of the party I signed up for. This is now the party of war. This is the party of racism. This is the party of... I don't recognize this party. There is no conceivable scenario in which I would vote for Kamala Harris. I just simply will not do it. Am I open to voting for Trump? I am. I'm especially open to it if he is partnered with Bobby Kennedy, because what that tells me is that my values, which are a much closer match for Bobby's, are represented in that administration. And that's really what I want. I want a coalition to redefine American politics because, frankly, we have a long-standing problem with corruption, which has now turned into something else with the modern Democratic Party. But we need to rethink the way we govern ourselves so that corruption is not the dominant force, and a coalition is the way we're going to do that.
This is the best. He has said it all. There are people that are changing their mind today because they see their values into the administration, and it is a big thing. This man maybe could not even go to the polls to vote or even vote for RFK, knowing fully well that he could not win, but now he is fully in support of Trump.
Barack Obama was at the DNC on the same Barack just walking across stage smiling. Oh, I'm fired up. You fired up? Well, shit, we tired. I'm glad to know that you having a good day because I think I speak for everybody when I say we ain't having no good day.
Camilla Harris will never be my president.
This is silly.
About Barack Obama when it comes to
theme here at the DNC is that they're going to go after corporate gouging.
What's your favorite policy of Kamala's?
Her being president.
And if the pace plays leaving.
A speech from Michelle Obama that I have to say is one of the best
Gun-toting.
Abby, we were talking.
Trump or Kamala?
Trump. Damn Kamala.
Kamala Harris is in office right now and has not tried to do anything about the border, has not tried to not tax people on tips.
For some people, it's already started.
But when you disrespect Kamala Harris.
They say the economy's great. Just look at the jobs numbers. Well, we did, and they disappeared.
The money in politics is so extraordinary, which is something that should have never been allowed to happen.